Hello folks, Everchanger here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Blaze Black 2. Last time we continued our conquest of Victory Road, and this time we will be continuing our conquest of Victory Road. Complete with random wild encounters. Now right over here I'm pretty sure there is a trainer I haven't fought yet, so let's fight him. You are no ordinary opponent. That is what my ghost Pokemon is whispering to me. Okay, so this guy has ghost types. Good to know. Of course, his party might have been changed around for the hack, so I don't actually know. Okay, he does have ghost types. Alrighty, which means I think I want to switch Victini out. I am going to switch into Mandibuzz and hopefully not get absolutely destroyed by whatever this thing is going to pull out. Double team. Oh, great. My favorite. I hate it when the AI uses double team. It's ridiculous. And it already missed. I don't get it. One use of double team and it's like you can't even hit the dang thing. And it missed again. And we got double team again. Oh, I hate this move. I know exactly why Smogon banned the crap out of this move. Because it is so annoying. And we don't even get a one-shot, and it uses Substitute. Brilliant. Now, does the evasiveness carry over to the Substitute? I don't actually know if it does, but that should bring it down. And of course we get a critical on the Substitute, because of course. Now, can we please bring this thing out? It can't pull out another Substitute, which is good. Oh, it has Thunderbolt! Are you kidding me? This game plans for freaking everything, I'm telling you guys, this is crazy. Okay. Man, that is insane. Yikes. Gastrodon gets level 75, which means it is definitely holding on to its lead. And now we have Behem coming out, which is a Psychic type that is, of course, also weak to Dark Pulse. And we are faster, which is good, so we're at least going to get a bit of damage into this thing before it inevitably pulls out, I don't know, Roar of Time? Oh no, Shadow Ball. Which we actually survived quite well, so if that's actually all it can do to us, we should be in the clear. Because I see no reason for the AI to choose Shadow Ball over something like What?! Oh, man. Just when I think I've got it all figured out. Yeesh. Like, why on earth did it use Shadow Ball on me the first time? That makes no sense to me. Can someone please explain this? Because I don't know what's up with the AI right here. Anyway, Garchomp comes out and gets the revenge kill, and a level 72. I'm realizing Garchomp is really close to 300 hit points. That is crazy. Alrighty, and then next up we have Slowbro. I think Magnezone will be a good pick for this one. Because Slowbro is very much a water type that is weak to my Thunderbolt. And hopefully I can bring this thing down and then push Magnezone over to level 70, which would be awesome. Darn it, I was hoping we would get a one-shot, but I guess not quite. But luckily, we live for another turn, and down it goes. Alrighty, Magnezone is level 70. I am very happy to see that number. And up next we have Hypno, which I think is another good match for Garchomp, so we're going to bring Garchomp back out. And I think this is this guy's last Pokemon. Now, I know the battles do take quite a long time, but honestly, I'm really glad that the hack creator has made trainers that actually look like they could have legitimately made it to Victory Road. Because it's very odd when you get to Victory Road and you start absolutely steamrolling people with teams that really don't feel like Victory Road material. But a lot of these teams we've been seeing, I legitimately think they could have gotten past all 8 gym leaders, which I feel like helps the realism factor of the game at least. Anyway, right over there I think returns us to the entrance. Yeah, that is the entrance. I think I want to loop around. Oh wait, no, we jumped off this ledge here. Are we actually, like, stuck? Well, no, we're not stuck, but I feel like I might have to loop around somehow, because there's a strength puzzle up there that I cannot complete from this side. I'm gonna go check that out real quick to see if I didn't miss anything. Yeah, there's nothing we can do from this side. Now, unfortunately, I think that means I have to come back again from another angle, so I am going to loop back around to where we came in this room last episode, so I will be right back. Alrighty, I am back through this side of the cave. Hopefully this is what we're supposed to do, because otherwise I just wasted about 1.5 minutes of my time. Not your time, that all was cut out, but... Alright, there's nothing over that way, as we've already established. I have to wonder, is there a third way into this room? So many wild Pokemon. Yeah, I think there is actually a third way into this room, which means I just went in a complete circle for no good reason. Hey. You know what, I'm gonna go meet you guys over by the doctor then, I think. Alrighty, here I am by the doctor. I already took the liberty of healing. So I think all we can really do is proceed further in this area, as weird as that sounds. So if you recall from last episode, this area splits in 3, and the only way we haven't gone yet is this way. So I think we want to go this way, grab this item. Full restore, very nice. Always nice to get free stuff like that. And right here we have... Alright, I gotta see, what is this? What could it possibly be? Oh, it's a ghost gem. Okay, I was hoping it would be a Pokemon, but oh well. And I think we have to fight that guy. Anyhow, I just felt a great wind. Are you the one who kicked it up? Well, I mean... I don't know, maybe. Alright, this guy only has 3 Pokemon. And of course he's opening up with something that Victini matches up horribly against. Hey, isn't that always the way? And of course we have Sandstream coming out, so I think... Obvious switch is obvious. We're gonna switch into Gastrodon right here. Alrighty, Stone Edge, I think we called his bluff right there because that did very little damage, and I think Surf is going to maybe bring it down? I don't know, Hippowdon is really bulky. No, we didn't quite do it, and of course it has Earthquake. Although I think every Hippowdon that's worth anything is probably packing Earthquake, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised that it had that move. Alrighty. Up next, we have Skarmory. That's an interesting one. I think I'm going to switch in Magnezone for this, because Magnezone also resists the Sandstorm. In fact, I think 4 of my Pokemon are immune to Sandstorm, which is kind of crazy. Maybe I should incorporate Sandstorm onto the team somehow. And it's got Brave Bird. Ooh. How much is that going to do? Not much. Wow, that was a critical? That's really funny, actually. And down it goes. Awesome. I think this Pokemon can have Sturdy, so that recoil actually helped us out quite a bit. Alrighty, and then I think for the last one here, we're going to switch back to Gastrodon and hit this Pokemon with a Surf as well. Alrighty, here we have Donphan. I think we've caught this Pokemon? I don't remember for certain, but I could have sworn we did. But I mean, considering we own 428 Pokemon, well, at least 428 different kinds, I guess you can't really fault me for forgetting which ones we have and which ones we don't. Alrighty, let's hit this thing with a Strength. No use wasting up another Surf when it has like 1 HP left. And there we go, lots of money again. Very appreciated. And out here we have Yet another bit of the mountainside. I would not be surprised if this also led to that chamber with the ruins, because honestly, running out of options here. Max Repel right there, which is very nice. Doing a lot of backtracking in this area, it's kind of crazy. And here we have yet another trainer. Man, I have lost count of how many trainers we fought in here. I allotted 4 episodes for Victory Road, but at this point I wouldn't be too terribly surprised if we actually went to 5. Which is crazy, but I guess that's just how things are gonna go. Alrighty. Hit that with a Flame Burst, and we actually get a one-shot. I was not expecting that, to be honest. Alrighty, up next is Crawdaunt. So I think we're gonna want to switch in Magnezone for this one. Alrighty. Now, in case you couldn't tell, I'm recording this episode immediately after the previous 2, and my voice is getting a little bit tired. So I have to apologize if I'm starting to sort of croak a little bit, because I think 3 episodes straight, all of which being about a half hour in length, is just about my limit. Which, I mean, isn't awful, but it's a thing. I'm only human, after all, but yeah, I really would just like to get it to a point where I can say, everywhere before this area we've completely covered, because if I leave the recording in the middle of doing an area, I might forget exactly what we'd done by the time the next episode runs around, and then that could lead to some awkward backtracking. Now, of course, we can just not mention the awkward backtracking that I did at the beginning of this video by accident, but people will still bring it up anyway. Anyway, Garchomp right here should be able to bring down Simisear. Let's try Slash. And that actually does it. Next up is Snorlax, which would have been a very good match for Lucario, who is currently very much unconscious. So that's a little awkward. Alrighty, I'm gonna try Dragon Claw, and I'm noticing all of my Garchomp's moves are physical. That might be a bit of a drawback, considering how physically defensive Snorlax is. Oh, and of course we get the Paralyzed. Yee. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to Victini and see how good Psychic is going to do, considering Psychic is a special move. Please don't paralyze me, please don't paralyze me. Okay, good. Let's blast it with a Psychic. I think this has the potential to one-shot this thing. Well, not one-shot it, but oh wow, not even close. And it has Crunch. That's really awkward. Alrighty, you know what? Screw it, let's do Double Edge. It's gonna knock me out on the next turn anyway if we don't bring it down, so... And it doesn't even... Come on. Who would think a Snorlax would give me so much trouble, but I guess that's just the way things go sometimes. Alright, somehow I'm actually faster than it when I'm literally using a Slug. But I guess it works. Okay, and then right over here we have another little bit of water, which means hopefully this will connect back to as I was saying, hopefully... Come on! As I was saying, this connects back right here. And we actually made that. Awesome. And, of course, this goes back... Oh wait, this is where the forest is. Oh wow. Okay, cool. Okay. Alrighty, so let's cut down this tree right here and get a little bit of exploring done. This is the forest area I was talking about earlier. I'm pretty sure the forest and a future mountainside area actually are what are swapped in between the versions. Really confusing, I know. Right here we have another full restore. Nice. Oh, I appreciate that. Nothing right here. Let's see. Oh wow, this is actually something new. We do not have Venomoth yet. I could have sworn we did. But I guess we don't, so let's try and catch it. Let's knock out that Vigoroth right there. And Thunder Wave that Venomoth. Let's try not accidentally run from it. Oh wow, Vigoroth actually has Focus Punch. That's a little bit scary. Alrighty. Now, hopefully we can knock out that Vigoroth in one hit. Oh, we're paralyzed. Which means it's actually going to get off the Focus Punch. Man. It is just not my day today. Alright, let's False Swipe that Venomoth. And Thunderbolt Vigoroth. I think that's probably our best bet right here, and that Thunderbolt should definitely hit. Which it does. And yes, we actually got a one-shot on it. That is very, very much helpful. Alright, we're going to hit that Venomoth with a false swipe right there, just for good measure. And now I think we're in a good position to catch this. Now, I don't think Dusk Balls work in this area. I'm actually unsure, so we're just going to play it safe and use the Ultra Balls. There we go, Venomoth was caught. It flutters its wings to scatter dust-like scales. The scales leach toxins if they contact skin. Ugh. Alrighty. Now there is a trainer in this area that we are going to have to fight, so I am actually going to cut away and heal again. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have enough supplies to get all the way through this area, but I'm not positive. And that has me a bit worried, because being stranded in an area like this with no healing items, yeah, no good. No good. Anyway, we have a trainer right here. So, 4 Pokemon, wow. All these guys are really packing a punch, and of course it's Swampert. Can we ever open with something that Victini is actually good against? Oh well. I guess it just wasn't meant to be. I'm gonna switch to Garchomp because, again, there's really not much else I can do. You know, I think we actually have a TM for Energy Ball somewhere. I have to wonder if anyone can learn it. It's a really niche thing, Pokemon that are only weak to grass. But it might be worth something looking into, and I'm pretty sure I transposed some words right there. Because whenever we do wind up running into a Pokemon that's only weak to grass, we do have some issues. Especially when they pull off super powerful attacks like that. Now, can we cross our fingers for a critical right here? Darn it, I thought I got it for a second, but I guess we didn't. And I was also hoping we'd survive that, but we didn't. Mandibuzz is almost certainly faster than this thing, so we're gonna send it out here. Just to see if we can get the KO, and I think we can. It's pretty low. Yeah, there we go. Pointless critical is pointless. And Mandibuzz is now level 69. Alright, up next is Emolga, which is an interesting one. I think Emolga is weak to, well actually no, I know for a fact it's weak to ice, so let's do that. Alrighty. Emolga's probably the Pokemon I've seen second most off camera in this LP, because if you're not running into an Audino, the next best thing you're going to run into is an Emolga, and it is using U-turn. Please send out something weak to ice. Oh wow, it actually is something weak to ice. Nice. Nice ice, baby. Oh wow, we actually got the freeze. That is quite rare, actually, so I am very happy that we got that. Especially since grass is something that Gastrodon does not want to meet in a dark alley. And Gastrodon gets level 76. Man, Gastrodon's really getting up in the levels here. Alrighty, up next we have Crustle, which is weak to water-type attacks. Which means Gastrodon is pretty much set for this fight, because once Crustle goes down, we're going to have that Emolga coming back out, which we know is weak to one of our moves. And wow, that wasn't even a sturdy, that was just a straight-up survive? Huh. Not something you see very often, since I'm pretty sure Crustle can have sturdy. Anyway, down it goes. And up next is, of course, Emolga. So let's blast this thing with an Ice Beam, and hopefully... Oh, it has Acrobatics. This might hurt if it has no held item. Yeah, that hurt quite a bit. Hopefully we can get a one-shot right here, though. No, we can't. Darn. Okay. This might knock us out, actually. Oh, that was close. Nice. That was pretty clutch. And we win yet another fight. Alrighty. So let's head over this way, because there is an item I can see. An Ultra Ball for free. Very nice. And then I think what we want to do is head back out this way, because this should loop back around. Yep, indeed it does. Is there anything over here that I missed? I don't think so. No, there's not. This loops back around to the first area again. Yeah, this area is really connected up. But right here, we actually have that strength puzzle. Now, how do we actually do this? Aha, there we go. So we want to push it this way, and then that will allow us to come around here and push it that way, and then wild Pokemon happens. As I was saying, we want to push it this way, and then up, I guess, and then over, and then down, and that connects it up. Awesome. Now, is that all that's in this area? It is. I think the only purpose of that was to loop back around to an area that we were, which means I think we're done exploring this map, finally. Anyway, with that done, I am actually going to go head back to the doctor, so I'll meet you there. Oh wow, I think Scrafty right there. Yep, Scrafty is a new Pokemon that we do not yet have. Haven't made it back to the doctor yet, but I think this is the next best thing. So I'm going to hit that Altaria with a Psychic, and I am going to Thunder Wave that Scrafty because I want to catch it. Especially since we already have Scraggy, which means the capture of Scrafty will complete another evolutionary line for us, which is quite awesome. Alrighty, Scrafty is now paralyzed, and it has Rock Climb, which is pretty interesting. It's kind of funny. There's multiple HMs with the word rock in their name, but none of them are rock type, which is a little interesting. Anyway, I'm going to double edge Altaria, and I'm just going to Thunder Wave Scrafty again, and it's going to get off Focus Punch, which is unfortunate, but I really don't want to risk knocking it out, because... And that did nothing to Altaria. Wow, okay. Alright, it looks like it's drastically raising its defense. That's not something you see very often. When it says drastically, that's basically another level up from quote-unquote sharply. So if a stat rises, it goes up by 1 stage. If it rises sharply, it goes up by 2 stages. And if it rises drastically, it goes up by 3 stages. And there are very, very few moves that cause drastic rises in stats, but it is something that's in the game, which I think is pretty interesting. Alrighty. Anyway, I am going to Psychic that Altaria, and I think I'm actually just going to do a dummy switch out to Mandibuzz right here, just because I really don't want to risk knocking out Scrafty. Wild double battles, there's really quite a bit of strategy involved in these things. And of course we're going to get hit by another Focus Punch, which is going to hurt quite a lot. But luckily, Altaria is now down. Alright, who's it hitting? Alright, it looks like it was gunning for Lucario. This shouldn't do too much? Yeah. Alrighty, so I think let's Ultra Ball it and see if we can catch it. Nice. Critical captures, I am very much a fan of. It pulls up its shed skin to protect itself while it kicks. The bigger the crest, the more respected it is. Very nice. Alrighty, now that we have caught Scrafty... Oh wow, we're on box 15. Milestones. Now that I have caught Scrafty, now I will meet you guys back at the doctor. Alrighty, I'm gonna heal up at the doctor real quick right here. And then we can head back into this cave because there is only one other path for us to take from this point. And that path is right up this way. Free Everstone. Very nice. So I think this is probably a good place to end things off because everything to my back we have completely explored, which I think is awesome. So, this past episode of Pokemon Blaze Black 2, we once again continued our exploration and conquest of Victory Road. And next time, we will be continuing and possibly finishing, I'm not sure, our conquest of Victory Road. So without further ado, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.